Alright, how we doing, folks? Here, boom. Welcome to 205 numbers after the name. First video over here, 2018, though. Pretty confident about that statement. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty confident. I'm really looking at the counts, so I don't really know exactly what's going on, man. This one, it's not going to be too long to be talking, man. The video is long. It's just because it's a PUBG match, and if you do good, these matches go long, so you can kind of tell how good you do by how long the video is. But I think I'm a top 20 placement in this one. I don't know if I crack the top 10, but I put it on there because it's the most action I've had in a game, and also some of the better shooting I had, which is kind of sad. PUBG, Xbox One, Xbox One X in this case, I'm playing on. It's broken. Like, it's not. Like, now it's a pre-release kind of, thing. It's early access. So that's kind of the catch and the caveat over here as to why it's broken. But it's broken. It's not really working 100%. Some things that I thought were going to be issues that aren't. The looting, I think, runs a little bit better than I thought it would. I think it could and probably should run even better than that. But I think it's fair how it runs, and I kind of wanted to give you guys this gameplay over here so you kind of examine it and make your own decisions as to what you see. This was probably a couple hours into playing, and I've played a little bit more since. This is also before the first patch, which did kind of, I felt, smooth some things out, but there still are some hiccups. I feel like when you're kind of coming close into contact with the player, the game hitches a little bit. The aiming, like the shooting, like there is no aim assist at all. I've been playing around with the sensitivity settings. I've lowered them a lot because, like, I feel like it was way too, like, just sensitive. Like, anytime I'd click on someone to go flying over there. I really haven't played a shooter that hasn't had aim assists on a console, I don't know, maybe forever. Like, I can't even think of like, maybe Doom, I guess, didn't have aim assist or something like that back in the SNES. I guess not, but Doom had aim assist, right? Because the bullets would kind of go on their own depending on where we were, because you couldn't, like, move up and down on the Y-axis, I believe, is the one that goes up. Hopefully, maybe. X is the one that goes sideways, Y goes up. We're just going to go with that. So that may be kind of it. So it takes a little bit while to kind of get used to the shooting. I'm still not good at the shooting at all. And the tough part is it takes a while to get used to, but you don't see too many people, in the game. Unless you kind of, and I've been dropping a little more in areas where there are people, so I could kind of practice the shooting. But I don't know. Then it kind of counterproductive, right? Because you end up dying because you see, like, more people or whatnot. So the shooting to me is kind of the number one thing that I think needs some work on, whether it's an aim assist or whether it's just kind of either the lag kind of doesn't help too. I've definitely run into some situations where I'm fighting somebody and the lag kind of kicks in. I had one that was crazy, man. It was like 15 left. Circle was already pretty small. I crept up behind this dude. He didn't hear me. You could aim in first person or you could aim in third person. I really don't know what's best. I've been having better success, I feel like, in first person. But then sometimes, like, if the other guy's just running, he just leaves my screen, like, so quickly that I kind of can't keep up with him. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm still trying both out. But I believe in this case, I shot the guy in third person. I was right behind them. And it kind of, like, lagged to the point where he, like, ended up behind me without, like, me even seeing it on the screen. And then he just popped me. And I was like, what the hell happened? Like, this guy, like, that should have been a certain kill. If this were any other game, it'd be a certain kill. But I couldn't pull it off in this game. So that's kind of been my number one frustration about it, is the shooting, the technical kind of glitches that you run into in the game. Those are inexcusable to me. I don't know if the shooting will change. I almost want to say it won't. I'd be kind of shocked if they did add some sort of aim assist, because that's kind of fundamental to what the game is. I feel like also in the PC, you have a better shot with like sniper rifles and whatnot to do some damage. I haven't picked up too many in this game. I got like the Car 98 like a handful of times. I've never had scopes when I had them. It kind of sucks. So I don't know 100%, but I can't figure that it's probably as good as it is in the PC. I definitely haven't run into it too much. I run into a lot of vectors, AKs, cars, that kind of deal in those situations where people put in work over here. Now, the positives about PUBG on Xbox One X. Oh, by the way, the controls are just go back one last thing. Controls are still like a little bit awkward. Like, there's a lot of buttons that do a lot of things. It's very difficult to kind of nail them all. I'm still kind of thinking my way through it, and I'm probably like 6-7 hours deep of playing it. And there's still a lot of times where I'm kind of like, I don't really know fully how to do this. Like, I still fully don't know how to throw a grenade. It's a matter of me kind of experimenting and whatnot, but it should be a little bit easier than that. The way the controls are laid out, I don't know. I think we could do something better with that. And you'll notice here I kind of struggle a little bit like in the menu and whatnot. I've gotten better at it, but you'll notice there's a bunch of different buttons to do a bunch of different things. Because in the PC you can do a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that you can't do in the PC. For example, there is no auto run button on the Xbox One X, which kind of sucks because you'll notice you have to run sometimes for a long distance. And I'm looking around, I'm trying to make sure everything's there, but it'd be cool to have like an auto run button and me be able to just kind of go in the menu and fiddle around and whatnot. So there's that kind of stuff over there. The good parts about it though, it's still PUBG. It's still Battle Royale at its finest, in my opinion. Even though I haven't played Fortnite yet, I gotta get in there. I gotta figure that out. I gotta try that out. But it's still pretty dope. That feeling like I made it to top 2. And that was like one of the coolest, like most thrilling experiences, and also devastating when I lost. I got sniped from like the side or something like that. This guy just pulled me off like headshot one shot. And I didn't even know what the hell he was. But it was such a cool feeling, man. It's so cool to kind of do everything you can to survive and try and outsmart people and try and outplay people and outthink everybody. And you make it to like that top 10 and the circle's coming in. And you're like, where are these people at? Like, there's something really magical about that whole experience, or magical about finding loot and whatnot, that I can't put really into words. You kind of have to feel it and experience it for yourself. But if you've seen this game and you kind of know what it's about, and I definitely recommend just, watch the rest of this video and watch like streamers and watch like a handful of games. You'll know really quick if it's for you or if it's not for you. I knew it was for me like already a year ago when I was watching people play it, and I didn't really change. When I played it, it was, there's the factors of the lag and stuff like that. That didn't really help. But I still gave it a shot, and I would definitely recommend you give it a shot and get in there and play, because that feeling is kind of magical of being like one of those last 10 alive and trying to outsmart everybody and outthink everybody. And when you're kind of staying in like a town, for example, and you're by yourself, there's like 4 houses there, and you're looting around, and all of a sudden you hear a car pull up. Like, you're like, what's going to go? It's going to go down. Do I camp out over here, wait the door? Do I jump in? I had this cool situation the other day, man. I landed in the mansion. Nobody landed with me. It was a little bit ways away from where the plane was, so where the normal trajectory was. So I landed in the mansion, and I looted the whole thing pretty much. I was like on the last floor looting somebody came in with a motorcycle, and I was like, oh snap! Like, he's in here. So he heard me upstairs, and he like started shooting at the door when I was about to come down. I'm like, all right, say word. So we waited it out for a little bit, and after like a minute, I just jumped out like one of the windows, or I opened up the door, I jumped out from a balcony, fell down, came up from behind him, popped him without him knowing what happened over there. And then I took his bike and then I rode off to like the circle that I needed to get to. Awesome. Like, that was so good. And you still get those moments in here. The aiming, though, man, it's just difficult, man. And I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to get better at it. I think time will kind of tell and help me out with that. But give it a shot, man. If you want to get yourself in PUBG right now, you only have a console. I don't have a powerful enough PC to play it or whatnot. Nor am I really planning on getting a powerful enough PC to play it. I would definitely recommend this version. It's only going to get better. That's kind of like what I've been thinking about as I play. There's some bugs, there's some glitches, Go play. Like, I'm going to play Wolfenstein 2 here, I'll play a perfect game in a little bit. But do yourself a favor and play this game, man, over here. I think you get it for $30. I got it for like 20-something because I got the Amazon Prime and all that nonsense. But give it a shot, man. PUBG, Xbox One X. And we'll leave you over here with the rest of the footage. It's a pretty fun gameplay. I felt like a lot of decisions, a lot of crazy stuff happens over here, man. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Boy Marcos, deuces.